Okay, today we're going to take our outline and we're going to turn it into our draft. So you want to go to the Google Classroom, the writing classroom, and you want to access your document. And if you haven't started at all, it'll look like this. If you've already started it, then obviously you'd have some typing on there. If your outline is on your Chromebook, like mine, my example one is, you might want to try this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize my screen. I'm going to drag it over to the side and pull it about halfway. Then I'm going to take this tab and put it over here. That way I can kind of go back and forth between my outline and my essay, and it should be a little bit easier for me to use. Okay, so then first thing we want to do is go ahead and put your name at the top. You don't have to worry about a title. You might want to do your title last. And obviously we want to delete begin your essay here. Now, if you recall, I always tell you guys that we are going to start with the body paragraph. So that's paragraph 2, 3, 4, and then return to our introduction and our conclusion, right? Because that helps me. If I get everything else in there, it kind of helps me figure out what I want to say in my intro and conclusion. One thing we can do though is I know that my thesis statement should be in my introduction and my conclusion. So I might go ahead and just type that in right now. So looking over here, my thesis statement is video games should be considered a sport. So I'm not going to do my whole introduction, just that part. And my last paragraph is also going to have my thesis statement. Cool. So that's all I have for my introduction, my conclusion right now. Again, this is paragraph 1, introduction. This is going to be paragraph 5, conclusion. So what we're going to work on today is getting everything else in between the two. Okay. So this is paragraph 2. So if you look at my outline over here, 2, I have my topic sentence, video games are competition. So that's the first point I'm going to make. So I'm going to hit tab to indent if I need to. If you hit enter and it already tabbed, then don't worry about it. And here's my topic sentence. I wish I could get rid of this guy. Let's see if I can. There we go. Video games are competition. Okay. Now, if you want to follow our pattern and underline the topic sentence, that would be smart. Now, my first piece of evidence, the source is my survey, and the source said that 64% of people get angry when they play video games or when they lose at a video game. Okay, so remember our EBTs. My first EBT or my evidence-based term would be according to a survey I conducted, 64. If you want to do the percent symbol, you hold down shift and hit the number 5, and you should get that percent. 64% of people said that they get angry when they lose at a video game. Okay, so remember our colors from before. We've been working with these color schemes, and it's kind of our way of like visually checking that we're doing what we're supposed to. So according to this survey I conducted, so when we talk about our source and we use that evidence-based term according to, remember we highlight that in yellow. And then we're going to highlight the rest in pink because that is what the source said. So that's our pattern. What the source is or who the source is yellow, and what the source said is in that pink color. So for pink, I'm just going to pick something like this. I'll go with that. Okay, so we are done with evidence A. I'm going to stop the video because I'm going to run out of time, and then we'll go ahead and do the next one.